Welcome to Tell It How It Is, no filter. This is Voice of Reason, NF. Subscribe to the channel, Voice of Reason, NF, one word. Click the notification bell. How y'all doing? How y'all feeling out there? It's a little distance between the camera and me, but I want you to, still hear me more than you see me. That was corny. But anyway, let's get right, bro. Women can be in whatever mood and still receive the same type of attention. Men can't. That's simple because men are the icebreakers, pursuers, supposed to set it off, supposed to approach, supposed to do all of that good stuff. So they have to be in a certain type of mood to do that. Certain amount of confidence, up-spirited to an extent, so they can do that. So they can't have the whatever mood. If a guy's in a shitty mood, who is he approaching? And if he's not approaching, who's approaching him? And then if his mood is that bad and he does happen to get somewhat of an approach by someone, women could read vibes like a motherfucker. So they're going to be like, ooh, something's not right here. So, of course, women can be in whatever mood because they're the ones that get chased. So if they look a certain way, whether for the gram or in person, and they get their numbers, whatever, 5 guys, the burger spot, 5 guys holler a day, whether through DMs or in their face. I'm picking that number out. So Monday, she's in a jolly mood. She's feeling good about herself. She'll get the 5. Tuesday, she's like, I'm not feeling today. I'm kind of the same 5, maybe more. Sometimes when women are in the worst of moods, they may get approached more. I get the talk that when they're not dressed up, when they dress the more down, they get approached. Laundry day and all of that, they get approached. So no matter what, the wolves are out. So Ma, you can be in whatever mood you choose to be. It sucks. We don't want to approach you on a bad day, right? You can't be happy-go-lucky all the time. I get that, but you don't lose here. Again, so 1,000% agree that women can be in whatever mood and still receive the same type of attention. Men, what is wrong with you? Why would you even want to entertain this, to think that you can walk that same walk, be in that same predicament? We the ones that run this shit. You gotta be in a good headspace. What kind of shit is that? Oh, I'm in a bad mood. Let me go holler. You out of your mind. Next, I'm running here. A mama's boy and a boy that grew up without his mama. The damage in both. I think the bottom line here is the father. Let's not minus mothers. Mothers are very important. Hugely important in the raising of children, daughters or sons. But that's not the statement here. So I'm gonna lock back in with boys. Boys especially need their father. Daughters do too. Again, I'm not gonna do both. I just want you to know that I feel that it's needed for both. But the boy needs the father because there's just some things that the mother can't teach him. And I wouldn't want that pressure to make her feel like she's supposed to know everything to teach him. A mother's a mother and a father is a father. That's the household. Should have both. So let's go in and let me stop, being political. A mama's boy. Okay. So if, she spoils him, I guess. Well, we all spoil our kids, but we love them, right? The spoiling of it and the lack of the father and, it's a lot of feminine energy. Not going to say that that's going to determine the boy's sexual orientation. I'm not talking about dating and all of that. I'm just saying all of that feminine energy with no real masculine balance is very tricky. It's beautiful to have at least one parent fully into the child. If they have that one guarantee, that's better than no parents. Absolutely. Foster care or wherever else a kid could go when none of the parents are around. But to attack this, a boy that grew up without his mama, So I'm assuming there was another parent or guardian that was positive in his life. So as much as I didn't want to bring the fact that daughters are just as important, needing both parents, that's the answer here, in simple and plain. That the damage is, no matter how much love a mother give her son, they need a masculine figure, a masculine influence around to help really shape how he views life and how he will maneuver in life when he's grown. Can he overcome? Now, if I have to separate this to say who may turn out better, as an opinion, of course, because it's not guaranteed. Everybody ends up how they end up. You don't really know. You kind of got to just let time tell. So, the one without his mama, man, you may say, if you know me personally, which one I'm leaning towards here. I think it's more damaging the one who grew up without his mother. If he's smart, the mama's boy will find someone to look up to by the time he hit his teenage years and he's interacted with outside. You know, whether he plays a sport, hopefully he plays some type of sport, the coach could be the mentor, maybe a teacher when a subject that he really likes, if he goes to college, etc. There's places to find a mentor, someone to look up to. So if he already has his mama in full support and then he finds the mentor, he's gonna do better. I think, like he's in a better position to do better because of that multiple support. But if you have the boy that has no mother, I don't know who's the guardian. I guess male then, it'd be his father. So now we challenging the fact that if he has only his father, he should be good, right? Because you need your father. But you still need the woman's side of things with certain shit. So if he doesn't have his mother at all, it's more difficult, I think, because what pair does he go to look up to? You know, if a boy has his father, he plays sports, I don't think the coach is going to be a female coach. I mean, today there's female coaches, there's female refs. But it's harder for him to search for that replacement. I don't really know who he's going to go to. He can find it, but it's more difficult task than if a son has his mother and he looks for a male influence. So the harder job to me would be the boy without the mother. But we both know we all know the damage, I feel, is because it's just simple and plain. I want all kids to have both parents, both strong parents, very impactful. And I know the workforce and what we do today, we don't spend time with the kids that we supposed to. Let's just keep it a buck. Even when they're in the same household, much less when it's separated parents. So that is very disturbing to me, and we got to do better. But just take advantage of the time that you do have, the time that you can give. It has to make sense. It has to be purposeful. I don't even know if that's a word. So that's that. How much can you help others in order to heal you? Well, if you're out here doing God's work, you're going to feel like that should bring you happiness. That should bring you fulfillment. If that's what you do normally. If that's genuinely you. A lot of people like to fake the funk and do little good deeds here and there and conveniently to look good. Only you know if you're doing it genuinely. Now, if you want the accolades and the praises for doing it, even though it's fake or phony or you're just doing it in the moment, fine, live with your life. You got to face yourself in the mirror. I'm talking actual genuine people. Now, for the genuines, I don't know if it's going to heal you, whether you faking it or really doing it genuinely. I don't know. Healing is a thing. Like, you know, it's a process. You go through it. You deal with it. You still have to apply yourself and, you know, self-care and well-being and kind of like try to control your mental. That's more harder than quantum physics to me, because your mind is always going. Your mind is always going. So how do you tell it to chill the fuck out sometimes? Seriously. But the healing of you comes from you. Satisfaction of helping others can assist, but it's not the end-all tell-all. I don't care how many people you make feel better. If your shit ain't right, it ain't gonna be right. It ain't gonna be right. It's a positive distraction, but you're not no hotline that you saving people or helping people 24/7 to keep you that busy so you don't have a moment for yourself, because that's how much you don't want to face yourself sometimes. I get that. Boy, do I get that. But you gotta face yourself. You gotta face your situation. It just is what it is. That shit fucking sucks sometimes. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm talking to my fellas right now. You know what we go through. The little bit of appreciation, the little bit of praise, the little bit of... I ain't want to make this negative though. But I feel you, my brother. I feel you. We just here to serve, or we here to serve, make the world better, and do our due diligence. That's it. So we don't really have a moment to be sad about shit, right? But don't be naive. Those times are there, and I know it. Embrace it. Move on. Get shit done. Just because you may accept things or get over a situation, you can't move on if you still feel a way about it. Man, these things are just congruently going along with each other, right? Because that goes back to the helping others in order to heal you. Those are steps that you shouldn't minus, though. I wouldn't take away points and make it look like you're not getting anywhere. Because if you've accepted the things, or you feel confident that you got over a situation, these are positive things. Yes, you gotta, let go of the feelings of it, feeling a way about it, letting that bother you. That's gonna take a little longer, but it is true that you can't fully move on, fully be free, if you're still feeling a way. You got some stubborn people out here, man. Like, I don't really mean to call you out or make you feel less than, but some people are like, I'm gonna always feel away. Just don't like how that went. Of course. The fuck? This is life. There's mad shit you gonna like. There's mad shit you gonna not like how it went. Shit. I can be petty, joke around. You wanna make a little jokes of things? Shit. I don't like that I finally bet on the Eagles and they lose. I'm not an Eagles fan. No disrespect. Shout out Philly. Ha ha. That was a joke as far as that being something serious. But there's mad things we can say we feel a way about. You can't really sit there for life. Or why would you even put that in the universe that I'm going to always feel a way about it? Because you're upset. You're upset in the moment. And your emotions is the pilot at the time. I've said dumb shit like that before. You got to get over it, though. This is no judgment zone here. You get through your process how you get through it. Nobody's putting a time frame on you. And if you allow somebody to do that, tell them kiss your ass. You know what I mean? That's why you keep people out your shit. Because you know the time it take, or you don't know what time it take to get over shit or to deal with your shit. You just go, man. You just keep going. And it will eventually give way. It will finally release you. I'm telling you, whatever has a hold on you will finally release you. You just got to be patient. That's the one thing that a lot of us don't have is patience, because it's nothing more valuable than time. Gee, this is too fast, y'all. Y'all not going to get a part 2, I don't think. I got to be honest with y'all. I'm on one today. But yeah, that's it with that. I'm trying to stretch a little bit, but this is the last subject right here, topic, and let's roll. Energy can't be created or destroyed, only wasted. Boy, there's a lot of debate with that, right? But not really. Yeah, unless you Avengers or some type of superhuman, yeah, you can't create energy or destroy it. When you waste it, that's the only thing you can do. Energy is already present, always, in everything, I feel. This is hypothesis. You can argue this. Leave it in the comments or whatever. Energy's already there. Wherever you go, wherever you are, whatever you're doing, the energy is already there. So you can't create it. The reason I feel energy can't be destroyed is because no matter how much of it you're feeling, no matter how much you may not think it's there, it's still there. The levels is levels, but it's never really not present. Meaning, there's nothing you really can do to get rid of it. You just may not be feeling it at certain levels. Sometimes you can walk in a room and the energy is amazing and you're like, this is the place to be, this is the vibe right here. Then you could go to another situation and you don't feel love, you don't feel the energy, but there's energy still there. It's just not your vibe. So I couldn't agree anymore. The way you can waste it is with the good energy. I feel when you walk in a room and the vibe is right and you try to fuck it up by bringing your negative ass vibes. That's an example of wasting, because why you came in this good space and not want to just add to it? No, you want to be different because everybody's fucking happy and you not. To me, that's an example of trying to destroy it, but you just wasting. You wasting it right now. Now, the heroes, again, which is nothing but a sandwich, will go in a room that has low energy or bad vibes and try to be the savior. That is also wasting, but I'll commend you if you succeed in your wasted times because you're trying to change the vibe of a situation. You know, I've been in plenty where I walked in a space, maybe it's mostly guys, and you know, all of us have that talk about our views of the opposite sex. It may not always go candid, but I try to shed some light on it because, and I hate to pull a race card, I always do this randomly every few pods. It's black people, yo. Like it's sickening to my gut because we give each other the most hard time, I think, out of all races. Sometimes for some valid reasons, we fuck up a lot. I get that. But the unity potential we have, that if we even took a 10% advantage of it, how much better we would be as a people. But I'm not here to be Malcolm X and all of that. I'm just saying, I'm tired of us. We go to war more, us. We go to war with each other more. Yeah, you know, it get real when the outside race kills one of us or some shit in the streets happen and then we stand up. No doubt, no doubt. But we give each other too much a hard time. We too hard-headed, too stubborn, too I'm not budging, you not budging, fuck that, this is the way I feel and that's that. We gotta chill. We gotta chill, for real. You gotta chill. It's not about looking like a sucker. It's not about people don't take you serious. It's not about, oh, you must think I'm pussy. No, it's like you just gotta chill sometimes. Everybody's on their own wavelength. Everybody got shit going on. Everybody feel a way about whatever. The little bit counts. A little good gesture. A little good hello, good morning, good afternoon, how you? And really mean the shit. Not just say the shit because you fucking feel like, you know, it sound good. You don't owe nobody nothing. Nobody owe you nothing. But I'm just saying that we could just change the mannerism a little bit and have a little more love for one another, we'd be all right. You got me preaching. I didn't want to do that. It's just about the energy can't be created or destroyed. It's only wasted. Just follow me on that. You know what I mean? Really embrace that comment right there, because you get to experience it every day, every time you walk somewhere. You know what I mean? Every time you somewhere, in a room, whatever. You know what I mean? So just hold your head. We're in the first quarter of 2024. It's early. You can make huge changes still. It ain't over till it's over. You ride this motherfucker till the wheels fall off. Stay positive. Put good things in the universe. And continue to do your due diligence. I'm watching, and I'm proud. Love, all the time. To the next one, I'm out.